Now, in the past, the accolade of Forces Sweetheart has been held by the likes of Dame Vera Lynn and Catherine Jenkins.
But drag act cookie+Monstar is making history by being the first man to be given that title, apparently.
Good evening, Bielefeld! How are we doing tonight? Come on, everybody, let me see your hands in the air! You just wanna get a head down, yeah!
When it came out there was going to be a drag act, a lot of them didn't go, oh.
It's probably the first time I've seen a drag act, and she really was, I don't know, very much entertaining.
10 years ago, that wouldn't have worked, but this time, I thought it was fantastic. I think the crowd responded really, really well.
And Cookie joins us now. Welcome to you.
Hello, thank you.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So you've been performing for 15 years.
Yeah.
So, but it was in October that you got the phone call to say that would you come over in December to Germany and entertain the troops. Now, you yourself were pretty surprised by this.
Yeah, I mean, I'd done some work with the wives before, but never, you know, that much with the troops. So it was kind of like, oh my God, you know, why do they want me, first of all? And, you know, how's it possibly going to go? And so, yeah, it was a little bit kind of scary, but exciting at the same time.
Were you nervous? Were you nervous about the response that you were going to get?
Yeah, because, you know, I'm so used to the audiences I do over here. And, you know, you have this image of the army, it's going to be kind of stiff upper lip or something. And, you know, it's just kind of like, how are they going to react to me, you know? Because, you know, I've turned their uniform into a kind of...
I love what you've done with the uniform.
Great, isn't it?
You have a waistline.
Yes.
So, I suppose what you've got to do when you are going to do such a different gig is to tailor-make it, find the right level, find the right tone. Did you have to change your act very much?
Not really. I mean, most of my act, I do a lot of improvisation stuff, so I'm quite used to having just stuff in front of me and getting on with it. What happened is the guy in charge had a little list of people that, you know, they gave me, oh, pick on this guy, pick on this guy.
Right.
So you have something to kind of work off, do you know what I mean? Because the thing that you don't want to do is go and pick on the wrong person and then find out that they're the sergeant major or something, because that could go completely.
So when you walked out and the first time you saw your audience, what were their faces like? What was the initial reaction?
Initially, because first of all you go and do a song, so you're not doing any comedy stuff, so it's kind of like a, you know, and you can see them like, oh my God, what's going on, what's going on?
That's not Catherine Jenkins.
It's kind of like, oh, you know, they're all kind of like trying to clock what's going on. But, and then, of course, when you start talking and doing your comedy stuff, it's, you know, that's when you get them, and as long as you make them laugh, you know, they're fine with it.
Well, you have been given the seal of approval from the original Forces Sweetheart, Dame Vera Lynn, and this was actually while you were on stage.
I didn't know anything about it at all. It's a complete surprise. And I was asked if I would perform We'll Meet Again, and I don't normally do that, and they were insistent that I did it. And just before I was going to do it, I was handed a card, and inside was a personal message from Dame Vera.
How incredible.
So, and how do you, because this is quite difficult, we were trying to figure out how you become a Forces Sweetheart, whether or not there is an official process to it happening, or it's one of those things that starts to happen and then suddenly you are.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where they give the title to you. There's no kind of like, here's a certificate, and, you know, it comes from them, and if they say that, yeah, you're our Forces Sweetheart, and you know, so that's where.
So would you consider going out to the sort of front line and go to Afghanistan?
Yeah, not to fight.
Sure.
Can you imagine me in this? Probably sort everything out.
Quite easy to spot, I would have thought.
Yeah, no, I would go. I mean, you know, no other drag artist that I know has ever been out there, so, you know, it'd be quite historical.
It would be, but I mean, obviously you'd have to battle against the elements. I mean, the heat out there.
Exactly, Holly. The makeup.
Well.
Yeah. I would have my eyes down here. It wouldn't be a good look.
But. So that's something to be taken into consideration.
You'd have to ask Catherine Jenkins for some tips.
Yeah, we'd need some hardcore makeup for that.
One of the guys in the little setup that we just watched then was saying a few years ago that couldn't have happened.
Yeah.
So what is it then in that case that's changed now, do you think, that means that you can go in and proper variety and a drag act can go in and entertain the troops?
I mean, I think if you look at, you know, the world in general, things have become a lot more accepting. But I think people When they see it as an act, and it's actually a talent and stuff, and it's something that I actually properly do, you know, it's not just kind of a guy putting on a dress and just going like that.
Yeah.
And like I said before, if you can make them laugh, you know, that's what they want. You know, they've been out to Afghanistan seeing terrible things. So as long as you can entertain and put a smile on their face.
Is it quite bawdy?
Fine. Yes.
Is it?
Yes, you've got to have your wits about you. Yeah. You've got to know what you're doing.
Well, you're going to perform for us at the end of the show, aren't you?
Yes.
Terrific. Well, thank you very much indeed for coming.
Thank you. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much.